As the Chief Executive of the Children's Museum of London, I'm delighted to be here today enjoying a community celebration of the Creative Labs, which we've been running in partnership with Bromley by Bow Community Centre and the Old Palace Primary School.
So I'm James, I'm a designer and maker, and I've been working with the two groups here at Bromley by Bow and at Old Palace School to help to design this structure.
We wanted somewhere that would be a hub for families and for the community, and we wanted to work intergenerationally. So we didn't want to just work with the school, and so we were looking for a community centre. And I had previously worked with Green Dreams, which was part of the Bromley by Bow Centre, so I knew something about it. And then the more that I found out about it, the more that I felt that it would fit the kind of project that we were thinking about. And when we met you, there seemed to be this kind of huge thirst and appetite to kind of do something different and do something new, and that just signalled that it would be a really good partnership to work with the Bromley by Bow Centre. So I think it was mainly about sort of like this intergenerational thing, so being able to attract families, and not just sort of parents and children, but sort of like other generations and large families as well.
The pop-up emerged through quite a long process with two groups, one at the school, which I've been working with, so a primary school group, and an adult group here at the centre. And we've been doing workshops for 10 weeks. In the workshops we took the theme, took an idea that we want to make a den, a pop-up play space for children to play in. There are a series of themes that kept reoccurring for the children, one of which was the tree and safe spaces, the idea of a place to play that's safe and secure and is your own. For the kids it was great. We went on a field trip and went to look at a park and actually look at it and understand how is it designed, what elements have gone together to make it happen. As well as that, seeing them work using new techniques of drawing on tracing paper, making models, to combine their individual ideas, coming together as a group to combine their ideas. That was fantastic. And then we worked for a long time on how do we communicate those ideas. Like how, as a client, how do I, and the kids are full of energy, full of loads of great ideas, but how do you actually communicate them? So that was great. At one point they wrote postcards and sent them to the design team here at the centre, and that was really successful.
I really think the word partnership has been really key in this project, and I think it's been with the Children's Museum and us here at the centre, but also with Old Palace Primary School, which is situated just across the road from the Bromley by Bow Centre. And we had done a few projects with them sort of over the years before. It kind of makes sense because they're just metres away. But I think this project has been really exciting because it's been kind of running simultaneously both here and over there, and then there's been moments when the two groups have come together which have been totally joyful, really amazing. But beyond that, I think partnerships within the centre, even across different teams, certainly now that this space is up and is being used by different people, it's really exciting to see that happen. And I'm really we're very good as an organisation of connecting out into the community, but of course there's always work to be done in that area, and I think this project has served as a real catalyst for making that happen even more, which has been really exciting.
Model making works really well, I think. That was a real highlight, I think, when we sat and we've made the model and we looked out into the park, and we said, that's going to be there really soon, and here it is now, so that's fantastic.
When we were doing lots of consultation, of course it was in the summer when it was gloriously sunny and people were saying, yeah, there's nowhere to sit to get out of the sun. But equally, now we're in the beautiful throes of autumn, I think this idea that you can kind of come in here and there's a feeling of it being quite protective, and you can see that kind of reflected in how people are coming in, this sort of creeping into the space and kind of crawling around and exploring the space. I think that's really, really nice. But this idea of a shelter and a kind of a little cubby hole, I think, and that is definitely as a very good answer to lots of the kind of comments that we've kind of gathered along this design process and consultation process.
This is part of what the Children's Museum is about. It's about a space where you can play and learn. It's about creativity, and it's about exploring how people learn and the different way that they communicate.